Okay, we just wanted to share a few charts real quick from today because I think it's relevant. Whenever the market, in the first few minutes is down 150, 160, 170 points, to me, it doesn't make sense to just jump in short thinking we're going down to oblivion, okay? So we always try to remain calm in our chat room and just sit on our hands for the first 5, 10, 15 minutes and let the setups come to us. So I'm going to show you a few examples of that from today. FWLT Foster Wheeler gap down to here and then was selling, breaking new lows right off the bat. Okay, let's look at intraday. I didn't catch this on a low of day bounce like we did on some of these others, but as Foster Wheeler started to sneak up and you realize the market wasn't going to zero today, it put in a high here of 25.23, went sideways for a while, and we posted it as a potential trade if it broke. If it broke back above this high here, which it did at 25.24. Worst case stop 24.98 right below this base. So it gave you, a little over 20 cents risk. And from 25.24, this thing ended up closing almost at the highs of the day, 26.58. That's one example from today, and a good example of remaining calm. CCJ, let me show you the daily chart here first. CCJ, again, it had already been down a few days and then gapped down to here and sold off. It was the first thing I posted this morning in chat as a potential rebound stock for the morning. Let me show you a 2-day chart just so you can see. See the gap down, huge volume on this sell-off. Go out another couple days so you can see. It's already been selling, and then you've got the gap down. This is capitulation type volume. Now just zooming in on today. Very nice setup. We used 5-minute candles here. I called this at 26. My eyes are going. 26.78 right here. Worst case stop below the previous 5-minute candle, 26.56, so about a 22-cent risk. And from 26.78, this thing, sorry about these dashes here, the chart stopped working in the middle of the day, so that's why the chart looks weird there. But ended up hitting 27.87 for a very nice profit potential there. Actually went up over $1.10 from our entry, again on about 20 cents risk. So that's a great trade and a very nice profitable one there. CENX was a different scenario. Okay, CENX we had on Bounce Watch today because it put in 3 red candles in a row, big volume yesterday, and coming down near support. Okay, so the way we play a bounce play, we let it trade. This one stayed in a nice range for the first 15 minutes. We want to let these trade at least 15 minutes. Okay. So had a nice, pretty narrow range. 11.21 was the early high. The early low, 11. So if it stayed in a 20-cent range, you could even go high of day break. We wanted to trade again at least 15 minutes, take the high of day break, and then a worst case stop at the low of the day. But CENX in this scenario putting kind of a decent base here, so you could buy the high of day break and put your stop down below this recent low here at 11.05. So now you're talking about 11.22. 11.05 stop, and that's a very nice, what is that, 17 cents risk. And from 11.22, this thing closed almost at the high of the day, ended up going to 11.89. Again, on 17 cents risk. Very nice there. And one more example from today, WDC. You probably watched this one yourself. This one sold off hard for 4 days in a row. Big volume yesterday and a nice long candle. Okay, that's got that waterfall shape we talk about. And so then first thing this morning, people started jumping on this again short, and they're short. People shorting it down here. We just deem them as shorting it late, just the same as somebody buying something that's been up 5 days in a row and then takes off again at the open. You're trading wrong. Okay, so WDC we called again on 5-minute candles, 37.61. Worst case stop low of the day, 37.28. And from 37.61, WDC went all the way to 39.25. Again, a really nice profit on not too much risk. And again, if the stop's a little wider than you like, money-wise, you can always drop your position size down a little bit to compensate for that. So just another example. I'm pretty proud of our group today. Everybody remained calm, didn't panic, and didn't just immediately short the open, because that's usually a disaster. Anything that seems obvious, right? All right, I'm going to wrap this up, and we'll try to send out another video next week probably. Have a great night.